Salute, comrades. You're now tuned in to the Unchained Truth, Voices from Behind the Walls. I'm your host, William Thomas McCallum Jr., founder and freedom fighter amplifying the unheard voices from within. This is the truth being unchained for those locked away and silenced behind the walls of injustice. The men and women whose voices have been buried beneath steel, stigma, and silence. This is their battleground for truth. Here, no one is overlooked, and their truths aren't ignored, erased, or rewritten. They're raw, unfiltered, and unapologetically real. Whether they're doing time for past mistakes or enduring the weight of injustice, their stories matter, and they will be heard. This is about human lives where dialogue needs to be sparked, reform needs to be ignited, and liberation needs to be demanded. We have nothing to lose but our chains. We're not begging for sympathy. We're building a movement for change. So stay tuned in, stay locked in. This is the Unchained Truth. Welcome to the revolution. This interview is more than just questions. It's a platform for truth, growth, and humanity. Every story we hear behind these walls is a story the outside world needs to understand. So to our guest today, thank you in advance for being open, honest.
This call is from the North Carolina Correctional Facility.
This is your space. Your voice matters here. Let's begin. What's your name, your opus number, and where are you from?
My name is Markayla Smith. My office number is 1500 776. I'm from Shelby, North Carolina.
Okay. What were you convicted of, Miss Smith, and how much time did they sentence you to?
They convicted me of second-degree murder, and I
This
got
call is from the North Carolina Correctional Facility.
You said they convicted you of second-degree murder, and they sentenced you to what?
12 to 15 years.
12 to 15 years. How long have you not been incarcerated?
This year, November makes 9 years.
How old were you when you came into the system?
16.
You were 16 years old when you came into the system?
Yes, sir.
So, coming into the system at that age, what were you feeling at that time?
I couldn't believe it, honestly. Shocked. It seemed like it was real.
Yeah, I can imagine. 16 years old, sports to school and everything. Do you have any children?
No.
So, okay. Well, tell me about your childhood. What experiences, traumas, or conditions that shaped your path?
Well, I grew up in a single-parent household. I had two sisters grow up with two little sisters. We moved different areas around North Carolina. My mama did the best she could for us, but still struggled a lot. One time we went without
Yeah.
light water for 6 months, but we made it through. Um, I ended up going to foster care when I was like 13 or 14. Got out of foster care. When I was about to turn 16, I think.
Yeah.
And went back to my mom's house. We ended up moving up to North Carolina. That's where I ended up finishing my charges.
Okay. Let me ask you something. Was there something in particular that you wanted to be growing up?
I wanted to be a forensic pathologist.
Oh. All right. What made you want to be a forensic pathologist? A forensic pathologist.
I was obsessed with like, I don't know, I was just obsessed with like I just want to investigate everything.
Yeah, I like those shows too. So what do you think led you to this point in your life?
Honestly, I still don't know.
So have you lost any loved ones since you've been incarcerated?
No, I haven't. Thankfully, no, I haven't. Just a couple of friends.
That's good. I hope you don't lose no one. You know, I hope you can get out. You can be liberated before anybody passes away. You can be there to enjoy their last few days, their last days on earth with them. So yeah, that ain't something that I like for anybody to have to experience, just to being behind these walls because you're not able to go to funerals or anything of that sort. You know, and I don't feel like that. I feel like that's inhumane in itself. So, what has your prison experience been like?
Well, it's been eventful, I'll tell you that. But the main part is helped me grow.
Yeah.
Helped me, it helped prepare me for the outside world.
What does an average day on the inside look like for you, actually?
Instead of average day,
Yeah, what does an average day look like for you?
officers coming in harassing us. Um, I mean, that's it really. That,
Well, let me ask you this right here. Then. What's something people on the outside would never understand about prison life?
um, I don't even know how to answer that question. You just gotta have the mentality for it. Honestly, everybody say they'll never
Yeah,
be able to do something like this, but you'll never know unless you're in this predicament.
that's right. You're definitely right about that. Definitely right about that.
Like a mind over matter thing.
Yeah. Let me ask you this right. I know you just said that y'all get harassed by the officers and everything.
This call
That's
is
what
from
my
a North Carolina correctional facility.
that's what my next question is based around. I want to ask you: have you witnessed or experienced injustice, abuse, or unprofessional behavior from staff or administration?
Oh God, I have seen Sergeant beat somebody senior real bad. Um, just recently, matter of fact, somebody got beat again. They were trying to restrain them or something, and
Yeah,
I don't know. I've heard
This call is
officers
from a North Carolina correctional facility.
I've seen officers speak on people's sentences and like just
yeah,
grade down because how much time they got. Like you're not supposed to do that because you never know what people are going through in their mental at that time. You know what I'm saying? When you say stuff like that, and I just feel like it's not
that's
right.
right.
They get to go home every day, and at the end of the day, we still have to be in here. So why would you want to put somebody that's already down, lower than what they are?
That's right. Definitely right about that. What rights do you think incarcerated people should be fighting for right now?
Well,
We go through a lot in this prison system. And, even with like what you're saying, the injustices, the excessive force, the unprofessional behavior by staff and administration, um, rights for dignity, um, humanity, human rights. You know,
right.
the right to be respected as human beings in here. So that could be something that those could be rights that we could fight for. I know that you sit here and just mentioned it.
Yeah. Human rights, most definitely.
That's right. Let me ask you this: who are you today? How is that different from who you were when you came in?
When I came in, I didn't care about what. I just felt like, it is what it is. But I came a long way mentally here. I grew up in, I don't mean physically too, but spiritually.
Was there like a turning point in your mindset?
Yeah. Um, yeah, I feel like, I don't know. It just gave, it brought me peace within my life. Before I got locked
Yeah.
up, I was kind of at a point where I felt like I didn't care about what was going on with me. I could live today, die tomorrow. I didn't care too much about it, but now I just live. And
Today that's all changed, right? You have goals, you have hopes, you have dreams, you have an objective in life. That's right. Well, let me ask you this. I want you to give a message to the youth because you were 16 years old coming into this system. So I would like to ask you this question, like, what would you say to young people who are being misled or turning to crime because of trauma, poverty, or pressure?
well, one, have your own mindset. You don't have to follow anybody. You don't have to fit in with anybody. Um, don't confuse the season for a lifetime. Things happen, you're going to get through it. Everybody's
If you could talk to your younger self, what would you say?
have more faith. I guess. I just said, have your own mindset. Everybody ain't the same.
Yeah, everybody definitely got your plan because everybody doesn't have your best interests in their heart. So a lot of people just care about themselves and what they can gain from whatever it is that they're asking you to do or telling you to do.
Right.
So what does a second chance in society mean to you?
It means getting to go home, start over. I want to leave something for the next generation. I want to break the generational curse and have my own, you know, something I can call my own house, own business. It's
That's right. If you were released tomorrow, what's the first thing you would do?
it's really sacred cheese. Okay.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
That's all right. Hey, if you will you please hang on, call right back.
Yes.
The Unchained Truth will continue. Back to the Unchained Truth with Miss Markayla Smith. And Miss Smith, what are your hopes, goals, or dreams for when you return home?
What are my hopes, dreams, and goals for when I come home?
Yeah.
Well, my hopes are to rekindle my relationship with my family, start my own family, of course, um, with my other half. I want to be able to own a house within 5 years by the time I come home. Um, my own business.
Do you want to have children?
Make it. Make it. Um, my mother has had
This
children.
call is from a North Carolina correctional facility.
I do want to have like one of my own.
Okay. What do you want people to remember about you?
What now?
What do you want people to remember about you?
I don't know. I guess they said I made it out.
Yeah, they didn't get you locked down
This
forever.
call is from a North Carolina correctional facility.
Yeah, they didn't lock you down forever, huh?
No, I mean not just made it out of prison. Like I made it out of this situation. A lot of people like not a lot of people. I'm sorry. Like growing up, like it was kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
the case I caught didn't make it any better. But I made it out of all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I made it out of my childhood. I made it out when I was younger. I used to have this really dark cloud over me, and I always say I'm not gonna make it to live to be 18. So,
Yeah.
so I'm trying to turn 6 now, so made it out.
Yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying about that because I had that mentality at one time myself, especially with what everything that I was experiencing in the streets at the time. You know, couldn't see past tomorrow. So I definitely understand what you're speaking about. Hey, this has been a wonderful interview, Ms. Markayla Smith. Are there any last words you would like to share with the listeners of the Unchained Truth?
So thank you very much for
Yeah, I thank you, man. I appreciate you. And, thank you for sharing your truth, your pain, your lessons, and your hope. Here on the Unchained Truth, we don't just tell stories, though. We build bridges. Your words today have the power to reach beyond these walls, to spark understanding and to remind the world that change is possible. To those listening on the outside, never forget how every prison ID is a human being. To those still inside, your voice is still powerful. Your future is still yours. And your story is not over. And that's a fact. Your story is not over. We see you, we hear you, and we're fighting with you. Until next time, peace and Unchained Truth.